Elizabeth II has expressed her wish that Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, be known as Queen Consort when Prince Charles becomes king. The 95-year-old monarch used her Platinum Jubilee to make the announcement that will shape the future of the monarchy. Europe correspondent Nick Dole reports from London.
A newly crowned queen is cheered through the streets of London by an adoring public. Celebrations like these have been repeated for 7 decades. There have been countless highs, but the past year has delivered a series of lows. The Queen's son, Prince Andrew, is accused of sexual assault. He denies it, but with a potentially damaging civil trial looming, she's stripped him of his royal responsibilities. Balancing the roles of monarch and mother has never been harder.
When it looked as if he was become a danger to the reputation, even perhaps the long-term survival of the monarchy, there was ruthlessness.
Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah exposed major fault lines in the family. Allegations of racism painted a picture of an institution that was out of touch.
Let me know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
No, we're very much not a racist family.
Just a few weeks later, the Queen lost her husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, a man she described as her strength and stay. Instead of retreating, she devoted herself to her work before doctors told the 95-year-old to slow down.
She was just going and going and going at the job for so long. I think we'd all forgotten that she was well past retirement age, that she was an old lady, with no disrespect. Are people thinking about the post-Elizabethan era? Not yet. But they know she's mortal.
Nobody's more aware than the Queen herself.
None of us will live forever.
Royal watchers say the monarch is making room for a new generation to rise.
It's quite telling that, in recent photographs and portraits, we've seen the Queen with Prince Charles, Prince William and Prince George. There is the future. And I think of that, she would be incredibly proud.
While this weekend officially marks the Platinum Jubilee, the palace is keeping things low-key with a much bigger celebration promised later this year. But there is one event planned, a challenge to find a dessert that's fit for a queen. British bakers are sending in entries for a so-called platinum pudding. Gwyneth Boys and her blind baking group think the Queen will love their meringue pie.
I'm sure she would. I know she likes honey, so that's why we put honey in the cream.
And the royal seal of approval would be the icing on the cake. Nick Dole, ABC News, London.